There's another one of those lovey-dovey numbers by yours truly. They're few and far between, so here goes another. When you look back, don't get it confused. I'm thanking you, baby, for all you do. I'm low down and singing the blues, but thanking you, baby, for all you do, all you do. Though I don't always come through like I'm supposed to. All that you do, making the most of a moment, not knowing the motive or how far it's going, but you do all that you do. And I'm always gonna play the fool. It's easier, baby, than all you do. Got know-how, you got all the right moves. Stay pleasing me, baby, with all you do, all you do. Though I don't always come through like I'm supposed to. All that you do, making the most of a moment, not knowing the motive or how far it's going, but you do all that you do. Go on, Bubba. All that you do, though I don't always come through like I'm supposed to. All that you do, making the most of a moment, not knowing the motive or how far it's going, but you do all that you do. All you do, baby. You do all you do. You do all that you do. Woo! Little love song.
It's pretty good, y'all.
Hey, thank you.
Man,
Pretty good.
It sounded better earlier. Obviously.
Yeah, let's go to the let's go to the
Let's
chat
go
for that.
back.
I don't know about this new mix.
Let's just real quick go back to it.
We're gonna do an A and B.
Just to remind
Why
everybody.
don't y'all give us a reprise of a little all that you do? Let's do an A B and test.
This is what we were listening to earlier. Give me a little outro.
Oh, I know how to play the chords.
Oh yeah. Oh
A
yeah.
lot different.
Nailed it.
Definitely sound better before.
I don't know Jeremy Pinnell, but my dad says that sounds like a rip-off of Welcome Back by John Sebastian. But in my own defense,
Y'all do Welcome Back?
in
You do Welcome Back, right?
in
And we all just sweat hogs. Come on, play it for us, man.
I don't know it. But in my own defense, I did write that song in 6/8, not 4/4. So the
So
original.
they don't know what they're talking.
Yeah, well, the original version doesn't sound like John Sebastian. It sounds more like Tom Waits.
Oh, I like
about. How
that.
dare them?
How dare them?
Jeremy, is it Pennell or Pinell? He's a songwriter from, I believe, Ohio, and he's a boxer, like a for real boxer.
Wow.
Tough guy.
That guy
Yeah.
can beat my ass.
I'm not gonna say anything about him then. Cody wants to know if Dylan, if you're wearing a Jackson Taylor T-shirt. I think that's Studio Chaney, isn't it?
It is. It's a Jackson, Mississippi.
It's a Jackson, Mississippi
You want
T-shirt.
to do a twirl?
Welcome to
Repping
Yaxine.
Jacktown.
Welcome to Yaxine.
Well, let's talk about y'all's love for Jackson, because I was listening back to some of the older records, and I feel like people from Mississippi write songs about how much they love Mississippi more than people in other states. I don't know of a lot of people that are just writing songs about. I mean, I know it happens. I just feel like all of my friends I have a song about I have a couple songs about Mississippi. I feel like so many people I know have a song about Mississippi. Like, is that
Well, you got to think about it like this: we're the birthplace of America's music. So if you can't sing a
the
song
originals?
Take
if,
that,
if you
Texas.
can't sing a song about this place, and you're from you're from America, I think everybody should be writing a song about Mississippi.
Yeah, y'all.
Come on.
Yeah, I mean,
And not Texas.
And you know what? Don't pull any
Well, I
punches.
mean- well,
you
I
can
mean-
write
well, I
about
mean-
what
Yeah, if
Mississippi's
you're from
really
Hawaii,
like.
I want to hear you write a song about Mississippi.
Absolutely.
If you're from
Yes.
Alaska, you need to write a song about Mississippi.
Not Texas.
Yeah, if you're from New
I don't
Jersey,
really
write a song
mean
about
I
Mississippi.
don't mean that in like the exact way. But you know, it's like I moved to Chicago for a little while, so of course I'm gonna write a song that's like, "Oh, city time boy." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, so I think like if you're from here, it only makes sense. And then if you come here, then all those songs that you've heard also make sense.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, so I think it just kind of we sink our claws into things.
Yeah.
You know, the South as a whole, really. I mean, I'm sure it's all out there. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, it's like anything else. It's like not inherently good or bad. There's good parts of it and bad parts of it, but we right up in it.
Yeah, and y'all can. I say that to say, if you want to write a song about Mississippi, you can write a song about how you think Mississippi sucks,
Yeah.
and then I can be like, there's some good points in that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would agree with a lot.
I can give you. Yeah, I can give you
Cody
some
says
feedback.
Kid Rock has that one song. What's
does.
that one
Jackson, Mississippi.
And Bruno Mars says Jackson, Mississippi.
He
And
does.
He does?
He does, and I love Bruno.
That's maybe the most famous song that's ever said Jackson.
Jackson,
Right.
Mississippi.
Yeah, and then Alabama's only got that one shitty song.
But
man.
Alabama's name is Alabama, bro.
song? Yeah.
Oh, they do have a whole band of their own. That's true. I was talking about Sweet Home Alabama, but yeah.
Well,
you got all of Alabama for Alabama.
Should we start the rivals to Alabama?
Let's do.
Just
Let's
call it
let's
Call
show
Mississippi.
down.
Mississippi.
Yeah.
No,
A super group.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Super
Dude,
group.
I'm so
Obviously, I'm not gonna be in it, but like
Yeah.
I will be
Yeah.
the manager.
In
absolutely.
Mississippi, we
That's-
say
like
thank
I'm
God
that's
for
right
in the
Alabama.
super. That's in the super. That's like on top of the super group.
Yes, I feel like my entire musical career, I was born to be the guy to figure out all of this stuff and then like do it for.
Bro,
other
do
people.
you know how many people would hire you just based on the fact that you just said that?
Yes, I have been.
And I hope they're listening.
I have screwed myself for so long, like being a mediocre musician, to where I just lost my calling. Should've been
Excellent
You
worship
didn't
leader.
lose your
there.
calling. You found a new.
Sounds like I found it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, you don't. Well,
I'll take
the cool-
80%.
Here's the cool thing about losing something. You can find something else, or you can find it later.
At 38, can we still find it?
At 38,
Possible.
I hope so, because I'm only 30. That gives me 8 more years to find and/or lose it again.
All right, y'all play us another one, man. From Mike Lovett starts yelling at me.
This goes out to Mike Lovett himself.
Come on.
This is the one he asked me to play last time that I forgot to play when I was here.
What is this one, dude?
This is a little in the key of E. This also goes out to Mr. Kane Brown. I don't know any of his music, but I don't think I would enjoy it. But I have heard that he's very nice to his mom, and with all that shitty country music money, he bought her, of course, a truck.
Oh my god.
I also heard that he got lost on his own property and had to have the cops come and find him.
Are we just starting beef on this Twitch right now?
But I think
Kane Brown!
but I
Here
say
we
that
go. Call him out.
KB.
KB.
Listen up, KB.
You rich mother... We are coming for you!
And I say all that to say,
Everything
and,
you've got.
and I say that to say, Kane, if you would like to do this song, the fee and rate would be, moderate.
I'm gonna manage it though.
Exactly.
Plus, he has to put up with all the shit talk that we're gonna do.
I mean, I'm not talking too much, Mac. I'm telling you, I'm a sucker for somebody who's nice to their mama.
Amen.
So you've got my vote, Kane.
Amen.
You got my vote, Kanye.
Kanye Brown.
Kanye Cheese.
Cheese. I love a wonton. I had one last night. But anyway, this song is about country music and how
I seriously don't think Kane Brown was probably not.
By the way, Cody is he sounds like a dumbass all the time, but he's being sarcastic.
No, he sounds awesome.
He's no,
Well, you know what,
he's
Cody?
the worst.
I'm going to say this. It's your job to get Kane to watch this.
Cody
He's not
doesn't
gonna fall for it.
Cody doesn't do anything
won't
we
fall
want
for
to.
it.
Well, you need to learn to do it.
He doesn't do anything we
No,
want.
he's not that guy.
For our when we
He's
hit
not that
10,000 subscribers on YouTube, Cody roasted us,
Yeah.
and it was top 5 nights of my
Extremely
life.
well researched.
If you want to go laugh,
I would think you would say
it's
he
incredible.
sank my battleship.
yeah, it was
Somebody has to.
scarily good.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is about country music and how if I didn't smoke a lot of reefer, I would maybe have gotten a little bit farther in my career.
Hey, don't do drugs and stay in school, kids.
Absolutely. Please
Disclaimer.
stay in school.
Stay in school, kids.
Maybe not college,
Don't go to
but
college.
don't go to college. But do fulfill your high school obligations.
At least.
Same coffee cup just stay stained like glass in some old church house, like the blood soaking me to the vein. If it ain't looks, good luck. It's just how the game's played. But if it were a lady rest assured I'd have learned her name. But I stay praying, drinking, singing, hoping, thankful for the dope I'm smoking, knowing that today might be the end. Loving, scheming, dreaming, choking back the tears from years of coping. I'll be damned, but I won't be done in. And it's hard enough just to maintain, but we blindly ignore what we're put here for, and we just stand around and fucking complain. You gotta walk the walk, you gotta talk the right way. We're soon to be destroyed by the good old boy that ought to leave it to NWA. But I stay praying, drinking, singing, hoping, thankful for the dope I'm smoking, knowing that today might be the end. Loving, scheming, dreaming, choking back the tears from years of coping. I'll be damned, but I won't be done in. I'll be damned, but I won't be done in. I'll be damned, but I won't be done in. That one's for you, Kane.
Kane Brown.
We love you, Kane.
We love you, Mr. Brown.
It's good stuff. I'm actually kind of nervous about that now, but you know that's just
You
regular.
get nervous about the weirdest things, man. You get nervous about us drinking beer on stream, and now you're nervous about one of the most famous shitty country artists in the world.
He's not shitty for some. He's just right. He's the Goldilocks for
I
some.
have not listened, so I mean, I guess I can't say, but that was fantastic.
Hell yeah, that was good. Hell yeah, that is good.
All right, Cody.
That is good.
That is good.
If you're
It
getting a
was
compliment from Cody,
good. Yeah, he just doesn't know what to say because we burn him so hard.
Then-
on the
And I'm
loud.
not drinking beer. I'm drinking fruit punch.
that's right.
This is adult
Dylan,
cool.
you need a cold day?
This is adult.
Man, I'll take a
Kool-Aid.
cold daddy.
I'm not wearing a button-up shirt. I'm wearing an unbuttoned button-up.
I feel like we need to talk about Dylan's Brazilianness.
Well, can you tell us about your expatriation?
Not yet.
Yes.
Should be.
Yes, I can. Thanks, man. Yeah, dude, I'm going back to Brazil next Thursday.
All right, so tell us how you wound up a good old boy from Jackson, Mississippi.
He
wound up in
wanted to
Brazil.
be like me.
I wanted to be like Josh. I wanted to go
Mo-
to a foreign land.
Most
Oh my
people,
gosh, we're gonna watch this SNL skit about Spanish teachers.
yeah, I'm not that Spanish teacher for the record. You know, most people around Jackson, you look at my life and are just like, man, let me have that.
Oh, they are.
Yeah.
That, and I feel like that's what Dylan.
Let me hash that.
Let me have that.
Yeah.
I feel that's how Dylan ended up traveling. So you're welcome.
Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate it.
From an outsider's perspective, can I tell you where I thought I saw it start?
Yeah.
During the pandemic, we all watched a whole bunch of every Ken Burns documentary. Okay, and we're like good old boys for the most part. So we never really ventured. Our musical horizons never really got into the jazz world. Okay, and Dylan kind of fell down the rabbit hole when we watched the Ken Burns jazz documentary.
Yeah.
Well, inside of that Ken Burns jazz documentary, there's about 5 seconds of bossa nova, and Dylan is already a great guitar player, and and from my perspective, he just kind of fell down the rabbit hole of like jazz and then like weird French jazz and then bossa nova, and he was like, I got to learn how to play like that.
Yeah.
And then I think from my perspective, that's where it started. I don't know how you feel about that, but that's how I explain it to people that are like, what's that all about?
So just give a little context. Dylan and Zach used to play in a honky tonk band, or what's the best way y'all would describe Young Valley?
Hard loving.
Yeah, man. I mean, I guess a lot of people would say like Americana or like alternative country or roots country, roots rock,
Yeah.
something like that. You know?
So how did we go from
Country
that
rock.
to where we are now?
Well, man, like really, dude. I just like, of course, like playing guitar. I mean, from being from like Rankin County and stuff, just kind of listening to country music most of my whole life. So that's like a lot of the guitar playing that I really knew and that I really love and still love, really. But yeah, man, like I just kind of, I play all kinds of different music and love all kinds of different stuff, and just. Yeah, man, I heard some of that samba, bossa nova stuff like during COVID and had nothing better to do. Band wasn't playing anymore. Had no real reason not to.
Yeah.
And just kind of, yeah, man, I kind of got really into it like in a weird way and just listened to it so much that I just kind of started like picking up some of the Portuguese in my brain without really knowing it, just like practicing a lot and listening. Yeah, man, and had some of that stimulus dough.
Yeah.
Went down to Brazil and stayed, man, and yeah, and so it's an awesome place.
Chuck Diesel just got into Pink Floyd.
That's all that happened.
That's all he did.
Yeah.
Dude, that's awesome too, man.
Yeah.
So which
It's also a big rabbit hole.
huge.
Just like
He's
Brazil.
only listened to Time since the pandemic. I think that's been.
Look, I'm famous for saying I know 5 songs. The only songs I know how to play on guitar. 4 Burt Beiler songs, and Time by Pink Floyd.
But he's never played any of those songs with me.
Except for that time
He just
played
knows
here
them.
on the
He
street.
just supposedly knows them.
He just knows them.
Cool, man.
Dylan, you want to sing one?
Please.
It doesn't have to be in Portuguese.
Yes.
You want to play?
It's got to be.
No. Can you translate 21st Century Guy to Portuguese on the fly?
No.
That would be fun. You want to sing that one? Is that cool?
What?
21st Century.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Dylan's gonna sing y'all a tune.
It's not Brazilian. It's not in
It's
Portuguese.
not in Portuguese.
It's in English.
It's in 100% Southern American English.
American.
This song was originally supposed to be a punk rock song, but
Do it in G.
the lovely Spencer Thomas convinced me otherwise because he's a smart man. But my lovely brother's gonna sing this one. This song is called 21st Century Guy.
A 21st century guy, getting high and doing the laundry, getting by on cups of coffee and hiding from the sun. A 21st century guy, thinks personal enlightenment can cure damn near all things that come to bring him ruin. And don't you wanna be like a 21st century guy? A 21st century guy, you can subscribe if you want to. You can nip and tuck and remove in the age of inclusion. 'Cause we're difficult to define, apathetic and delusion. We're passionate confusion, all mixed and intertwined. And don't you wanna be like a 21st century guy? A 21st century. A 21st century guy, getting high, doing the laundry, getting by on cups of coffee, and hiding from the cops.
Now I heard it at the end. That was Brazilian. That last
It
chord,
was cool. It
You
was
got
cool.
Brazilian at the
I was
end.
getting you back for
I know. I know.
the other one,
I know.
and I can't even remember what happened in that one.
I just fucked it up.
But dude, although it did, oh dude, no, that was because that was the first one that was actually being heard. Because the other one it
That
was
one didn't
fine.
even get here.
Yeah.
That one didn't even get here.
Yeah, I'm the
Rankin
biggest fuck up of the night so far.
No, it's okay. It's some red ant daddies.
Them red ants have been
Them
kicking.
Hot
them
daddies.
Them fire
Hot
daddies.
daddies.
Fire daddy.
All right, so let's talk about
Let's talk about sex.
let's talk about how you guys were in a pretty heavy touring band and how life is different now. So, how many dates a year were y'all doing in the peak of the Young Valley days?
That's a Dylan question.
Man, it was probably like kind of usually we would do like besides like the local Mississippi stuff, like doing a thing, at Dueling, or doing like Jacktoberfest, or doing, something like that, like stuff that was kind of local to us. Like, not counting that stuff, or like us running up to Larry's and doing something in Oxford, running down to Hippo in Hattiesburg, whatever.
Yeah.
But like, because that stuff could be any weekend of the year, whatever.
Multiple times in a week.
Yeah, or sometimes we would just do like a little weekend where we'd be home Monday through Wednesday, or Sunday through Wednesday, or whatever, and do like, Blue Canoe in Tupelo, Proud Larry's in
Love Blue
Oxford,
Canoe.
and do something like that, like Hey Joe's in Cleveland, and then come on. We did many of those little 3-day weekends just around the state and like stuff. But for the most part, we probably in the thick of it, when it was heavy, we'd be doing like 2.5 month runs up to Seattle or Vancouver and all the way back down, home for a month or two, or 3, and then maybe like another 2.5, 3 month run up to like Boston, and then back down, and then home for a month or a month and a half, 2 months, and then another 2.5, 2 month run up to like Detroit, or like Chicago, Milwaukee, and back down.
It's Chuck's dream.
Yes.
Chuck, have you never been on the road?
Yes, I have been on the road.
Not like that.
Don't know what he's talking about.
Not like
I
that.
was a little confused for a second.
Yeah, my ideal life on the road would be like about 3:45 to 4:15. I get on the road from my office and head over to Happy Hour, which is just down the road from my house. And then I get
That's
on
the
the
kind of
from my
road that I
house.
like.
I do my little exercises for my back, and then I'm in bed by 9 p.m. Road life, road dog.
Road
man.
dog,
Sounds great.
road head.
Well,
road
I,
dog.
I think I asked Zach this last time he was here. What is? I know you're still playing a lot when you're going to Brazil, but like, what does music mean to you now? And is it different than what it used to be? Like, what's your relationship with music compared to where it used to be so much more of your life, right?
Sure, man. Well, dude, it, like, really, and like that may be just like playing, man, like live in front of folks. Like, I may be more into music now than I've ever been,
Come on,
just in my brain and in my spare time. And like, I play piano a lot. I try to play different kinds of guitar, and like learn different things, whatever. And I'm always staying listening to music, man. So it's like, I mean, if anything, it's almost been. It's funny, man. Like, I thought when Young Valley stopped, that was gonna be like it for me, kind of. That was my one kind of chance to like ride that little wave and like do that kind of thing while I'm young or whatever. But it's so funny, man, because like, didn't work out the way that we thought, or didn't work out the way we maybe planned, or. But it's like, I think about how I would have never gotten into like the Brazilian music. I would have never gone to Brazil. I would, I'd still be doing 7-8 months out of the year, like on the road, playing in different little watering holes and bars to 25 to 50 people,
Or 6.
which is awesome. And there's nothing wrong, and nothing wrong with that at all. And that was all, and that's awesome, and that's the life. I love that stuff. But I just think about the fact that, yeah, man, those doors close, another one opens, and that door will close, and another one will open too, in a different musical way, And so, yeah, man, so it's like for me, man, I've always kind of like, even when I was younger in the musical theater, like I've always been such a music buff, and like, and I don't care about telling people this, but like I am like a hardcore music bitch.
Yeah.
Like, and I don't have no shame. Like, if I don't think it's good, it's not good.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and if I think it's awesome, it's awesome.
Yeah.
Like, not just the whatever lyrics, whatever, but like something musically about it that is not like carbon copy bullshit like everything else that everybody else makes. Kind of like a Transformers movie, but of the music world.
Yeah.
Where like you can only see the same thing so many times, dude. Like explosion, where you're just like, give me something real, kind of. So I don't care what the real is.
Yeah.
It just needs to be real, and so like that kind of thing. Where maybe some of that has even gotten stronger. Like in my brain, it's like I'm more like convicted to what I really love, and whether that's a good or bad thing, but it is what it is. So, and right now that obsession is Brazilian music.
Come on.
Stay right
I've done the country thing, man. I've been obsessed with that, dude. You should look at my country playlist, dude. It's like,
That's intense,
it's like maybe over 1,000 songs of just songs that I love that are, dude, like.
Because they're
They're
certified
amazing.
bangers.
They're certified bangers, dude. Like
1,000 bangers.
yeah.
For me, it's more
some
about
classic Tim
it's
McGraw.
more about the experiences that we had, and being on the road gave me my faith back in humanity, like in like people, and not that I thought I ever lost it, but it really enriched it.
Yeah.
And so now that I work like a 9-to-5 job, I really try to bring that there to that bullshit job.
Yeah.
You know, it's like we were taken care of by so many kind.
Dude, Fred Smith may be listening to this, whatever his
I
name
don't
is.
care.
Isn't that his name?
Yeah,
He's CEO of FedEx.
yeah.
And he's talking about his employees.
Come on, hey Fred.
It's a lame retail
By the
job.
way, Fred, hit
but-
that tip button
but
and
I'll-
go on
He
ahead
lives the
and
purple
win.
promise,
Yeah.
Fred.
But I'll say, Fred, I live the purple promise. That
He lives the
stuff that
purple
y'all
promise.
tell us to do. Because I try to bring what I learned in my life of completely outside of a retail environment, a 9-to-5 job. I try to bring that to people. And I was touched so much emotionally by how people responded to us and how people would be kind to us and let us into their home and all this stuff. And it just makes you go, nothing's really a big deal. All that matters is to treat people with dignity and respect in the moment when they're right there in front of you. And that's what I learned from the road. And almost more so than playing music now, that is a priority to me.
Yeah.
It's treating people how I was treated. And yeah, that's where I sit. But I mean, I'm always going to do this. I write all day, all the time, in my head, in the car, in the shower, going
On the John.
on the John, walking from the front of the building at work to the back of the building at work. I'm humming, some little bull crap, So I'm always going to be doing that. But now for me, it's more about what people gave me in that circumstance and how can I continue to give that to others.
Yeah.
That's really what it means to me.
That's awesome.
These days.
That's what
My man lived that
Christmas
purple
means to me, my love.
Cody says Fred is watching from Kane's house.
Dude, for a second I didn't read the K and I thought it was like Cane's, like Raising Cane's, and I was like, ooh.
Fred dips in the left.
So I think that probably they're smoking cigars and plotting our demise, the four of us being ruined forever. But the night is young. What's next,
That's
fellas?
okay.
Unite is young.
That's okay. If I get fired, that's okay.
That's okay. It's opportunity.
Please do not get fired off of our bullshit live stream.
That's okay. I don't really care.
What are the chances that one of the 6 people watching us is powerful enough?
It's true. How could that
One
be?
of them is the CEO.
Yeah.
One of them is actually technically Fred Smith isn't the CEO anymore. Now it's Brian Phillips. I'm a good employee and I know who the leadership is. Thank you. Thanks. You want to do Change the Odds?
Yeah.
You want to do like
That's cool. Yeah, it's perfect.
You want to do it in A or you want to do it in G?
I don't care. Hey, that's fine. Whatever you,
We're gonna
whatever.
do it in A. I sent this song off to the Tiny Desk concert.
Come on now.
Dad, if you're listening, Dad, this is the song that Zach sent. We were talking about this. We couldn't remember what song you would send to the Tiny Desk thing, but this is the one because he just said it.
Dad couldn't remember?
And we both couldn't remember.
My dad could not remember something that I've done musically? Are you kidding? My own father?
My father.
By the way, Mike, you need to leave a comment. Let us know that you're here. I don't even know if he's here.
He's a voyeur. He's just a voyeur.
He's
just
a
a voyeur.
lurcher.
He's a
He's
lurcher.
just a voyeur. Do I need to move this mic stand up? It's gotten a little impotent.
Yes. Move it, however. Yeah.
Okay. Is it gonna fall again?
Yes.
Should I tighten her?
Very possible.
Should I make her nice and tight?
Does
We
Mike-
had some nice mic stands,
Like
but
a
Bert
table.
traded them in.
Hey, I
sold them,
just-
and got some cheaper ones.
I just bought this thing was $90.
Wow,
Jesus,
man.
For real, bro?
Bro, I know the last
For
time
real?
that I bought one, I was
$90?
like, holy cow.
$90.
I'm such an old fart.
It was either get another one like that these like heavy mics don't work for. Like those heavy mics, they'll just fall over the whole thing. So I was like, I'm just gonna get it. So this one's good, but that one is
She's got a little.
Dude, 90 bones, that
she's
hurts, man.
$90.
You know what else you get for $90 is a Boss DS1 distortion pedal and a shit ton of accessories.
See, in
That
my
motherfucker's
mind-
still cheap as hell.
My mind went straight to a little bag. Can't lie to you. Can't lie to you.
But still, dude, I mean, bag, mic stand, that's still like,
Well, let's be honest. I'm gonna go through a bag a lot quicker than I'm gonna go through a mic stand. So I guess the mic stand is the better deal.
Is it 90?
Wait, how frequently are you going to receive joy from the mic stand?
Never.
I guess, but you will get money from using said mic stand, maybe if you have a
Not a
performance or
lot.
a gig,
Not a lot.
you know,
Instead
and then
of
you
that
can
money
use
going
that
out
for
the
joy. That money for joy.
Why don't
yeah.
y'all bring us some joy?
I sent this song to the TDC, the
Yes.
Tiny Desk
Come on.
Concerto. They didn't pick it. So I have this low key thing where I'm gonna like spam them. I'm gonna send every year. I'm gonna send the same exact video of the same song every time, and just be like, eventually it'll click. They'll be like, this guy's relentless. He's not even filming.
We at least need to email them and say, hey, bro, you don't have to send this again. We have it on file. Like, it's cool.
We're still not picking.
We're still not picking it, but we do love it, and we're happy that you're passionate about it. But, like, please don't send us this again, or we're going to have, like, an online
We're gonna have
restraining
it,
order.
like, yeah, an online cease and desist. All right. This song is called Chance the Odds.
Chance Daddy's odds.
Chance the Odds. You know, sometimes I think I know what the song's about. It's really just about giving it a good go.
If you walk when we wake in the morning, we'll take turns touching base time to time. Every love leaves lessons worth learning. Go or stay, either way, no denying that there's fire behind these eyes that's still burning. We're a flame amidst all our desires. We've been high, we've been low, bearing burden. We'll burn out, burn up, or burn bright. Burn out, burn up, burn bright. From here it's all in. Double down again, chance the odds this time. And burn out, burn up, burn bright. Heard that he heals a heart when it's hurting, so I sought for the Savior a while, still unsure if silence was certain, but within heard this hymn and replied, go and live out a life lost in yearning. Know that love lingers way past its prime. Keep your nose to the grind, don't stop searching. Signed P.S. All the best, Jesus Christ. Burn out, burn up, burn bright. From here it's all in. Double down again, chance the odds this time. And burn out, burn up, and burn out, burn up, and baby burn bright.
Hey,
Thanks.
that was a hell of a thing.
Woo!
Thank
I
you.
like that. I like that part where you're like,
Tiny Desk Concert, missing out.
They don't know what they're doing.
TDC.
That's my D.
Yes.
EAD.
We loved you, TDC.
I like that part where you go, Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
How often do you say that in a day?
Me?
Yeah.
I have a whole totally different jar. I call it my prayer jar. I set it to the side. It's just for JCs.
Just for Jason.
I have it's separate from my JFCs. I got a different jar for the JFCs.
You sent me a message the other day that was like a version of Jesus Christ, but it was with a K.
I never type it out.
It was
I'm afraid.
I'm afraid that
He's
Chorist.
watching.
key rice.
It was key rice. Key
Speaking
rice.
of Jesus Christ, I'm gonna do another song about
Please.
about Jesus.
Oh, can we
I haven't
talk
played
about
this one in a long time, so
on,
if
man.
I
Wait, what
manage,
is this? They don't even know.
this is
You don't even tell me these things anymore.
wait, what song? What is the song called? It's off of our album.
Oh.
Least that we can do.
Jesus Christ and the Holy
Yeah.
Ghost.
Yeah.
You did it in C?
Yeah. So this song is about
Come on now.
the way that. Fun fact about this song: I could not finish this song for the life of me. And one night, me and my significant other were laying beside each other, and she's falling asleep, and in her sleep, she's having a dream, and and I'm awake for some reason, and she's not, and she just goes, "What did we do wrong? What did we do wrong to get where we are?"
Come on.
And I said, "What, baby?" To no response. And I just got up out of the bed, walked into the other room, and finished this song. So this song is about the end of the world.
You were like, babe, you gotta quit hitting that acid.
This song is about the end of the world, and if Jesus was to come when you were really fucked up and he looked at you and he goes, maybe next time.
If I scream sing some BGVs, I apologize.
I apologize. The spirit's in me.
I apologize.
The spirit is
I haven't
all.
played this in a minute, so.
Spirit's in me. Come on.
It's loud in my head tonight, and the light hurts my eyes. We're so burned out, but the room's still on fire. Plays out like a melody, familiar to me. And this ain't a place that we two should be. And I'm not complaining, I just know it too well, that if something can happen, that something sure will. In Jesus Christ, girl, the Holy Ghost could rise tonight. Take us both, so let's get right. It's the least we can do. And what did we do wrong to get where we are? We can both take our share, but did we take it too far? And I can't explain it, but we just have to go. 'Cause it all falls too heavy and I'm not in control. Well, it all falls too heavy and I'm not in control. Oh, in Jesus Christ, girl, the Holy Ghost could rise tonight and take us both, so let's just get right. It's the least we can do. Oh, in Jesus Christ, girl, the Holy Ghost could rise tonight and take us let's just get right. It's the least that we can do. Well, let's just get right. It's the least that we can do.
Gotta get right with Jesus.
Hey, when y'all say, when you say let's get right, you talking about that whiskey?
Let's just get it right.
I got some.
We got
You
something
talk
going on.
when you say get right, you talking about that booty?
Mostly booty.
Mostly booty. I figured.
If you've met my significant other, it is mostly booty. Love you, baby. Literally, she came. She brought me lunch today, and I was like, "Hey, baby."
Did you say as soon as she walked in, you mostly booty?
you were like, you
I
a
did.
snack with a snack.
I
girl.
did comment on the
booty.
On that booty.
of the voluptuousness of the tuchus. I'm a legging fanny man, guys. I can't lie to you. We've got our sticks.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Absolutely.
We've got our sticks.
I'm a breast and thigh man. You know, buckets.
White or dark meat?
of chicken. I like meat.
Bro, that's
Me too,
that's me.
baby.
That's I love KFC for real.
It is great. They
I
do
always
that.
get the legs out of the bucket.
More than Popeyes?
Popeyes got it going on. I gotta
Popeyes
say.
is awesome for certain things, and
They
KFC's
crispy.
awesome for certain
Yeah, I
things.
feel like the Popeyes.
I wish I could marry them.
Yes.
You ever hit a famous bowl? Popeyes ain't got a famous bowl.
Popeyes does not.
Dude, KFC has the lockdown on those taters.
They've been doing some marketing, some genius marketing stuff with their sides and options. But that, I'm telling you, man, just a big old butt cheek of chicken from Popeyes makes me so happy.
And,
Louisiana
and
facts.
those little biscuits are awesome.
Oh God, they're biscuits.
As long as we're not talking about Chick-fil-A, we
When
can
they
talk
used
about
to
all
serve-
the
I
chicken
did have
places.
God's chicken today
They
for
used
lunch.
to
That is-
serve that
That is what
breakfast-
baby brought me.
The breakfast of Chick-fil-A is.
All it is a little biscuit.
But it's so good.
Is it?
I love it.
Is it?
I hate everything else about Chick-fil-A, but that chicken biscuit.
I don't like these styrofoam cups that are going to be around longer than I will be. That seems unsettling. Just the number of styrofoam cups that I go through.
You ain't got a whole lot longer
Well, I
left
mean,
now,
what's more
first off.
unsettling, bro?
It's not much
Styrofoam
left.
cups or plastic cups?
Well, I reuse the plastic cups.
See, well, there's a valid point to that.
But they probably give me cancer. But better me than the turtles, right? Turtle cancer. I did my part to stop turtle cancer.
You did.
Put it on my tombstone
turtle cancer.
in 2 years.
This song goes out to all the
What is that,
the
Larry?
strong turtle cancer survivors.
Survive.
What is that, dude?
It's a little little
Gee.
takes. Should be
Turtle
is that C?
chemo.
Is that C? We're keeping it in C.
Come on,
The
now.
key of Christ.
It's a great one. Hallelujah.
It takes a lot to make a man turn the page. Now and then, just getting by with what you got don't get you through. It takes a lot. It takes a lot. Learned hard and well in the times you tried and in the times you failed. Well, it ain't about who won or not. Remember when it takes a lot. It takes a lot. You're not quite sure what it is in your head that makes your heart not give a shit. Maybe you just gave too late. Maybe you forgot. Either way, it takes a lot. takes a lot of time, and all you do is hanging around or just fucking off. You gotta take that shot, you gotta drink it down. When times are hard, remember how it takes a lot, and you're not quite sure what it is in your head that makes your heart not give a shit. Maybe you just gave too late, maybe you forgot. Either way, it takes a lot. Either way, it takes a lot. Do what you do, or the world will do you.
Nice. Oh, that one also made me optimistic and hopeful.
That's
liked
kind of the point, right?
Yeah, I liked it. Made me feel
That's
good.
kind of the point.
I didn't know you got hopeful.
Well, I haven't been since you met me, but
Like, when have you been hopeful?
just now when I heard that song.
What did you find hope about?
TLP, man, you weren't here earlier. I totally already got my joke in about creases and jeans right at the top, man. Go back and watch the restream. You want to catch some of these songs, but mostly that joke about jeans.
Well, he's not even going to be able to hear the words because it was on the
webcam.
I was yelling it right at the little
This gentleman's username made me think of another great songwriter, y'all. He's not a Mississippian, but he sent me a link to a new music video that he put out the other day, and it's called Glamour. His name is Tyler Lance Walker Gill, TLWG. And
Here we go.
Tyler is from Louisville, Kentucky. And Tyler is what I would affectionately call dick-kicking country music.
We're going to have to hear it.
Tyler, I
That's
love you.
it,
I love
yeah.
you, brother,
That's it.
and I miss you. And
Well, here's the problem.
We ain't gonna be able to hear it because we ain't got no speaker.
Is there a...
He's
Oh, we
great.
do. Is there a loud
He does.
Because if there's not a... We can listen to a little bit of
he
it.
does have a good name. He played with us here in Jackson at Martin's a while ago, but it's good.
Let me do this. Hold on.
Here we go, y'all. We're getting into our settings. I'm just gonna give y'all a quick play-by-play. We're gonna share the screen and the audio. We're going full screen with it and try to make this as exciting as possible.
Does that work?
I tell you what's exciting. Y'all ever watch that guy shred guitar with the Pokemon card on Reddit?
I have not seen it.
Give that guy a Google.
Okay.
He's awesome.
All right.
kinda reminds me of
So I
that.
need to turn... That did it.
Sexy.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Swimming pools and movie stars, a rental house and a broke down car, neon signs and little bars, as far as eyes can see, laying down and getting tan, eating beans right out of can. To hell with fame and to hell with fans, there's just one thing matters to me. I'm in it for the glamour, I'm in it for the gold, I'm in it for the ride in the van with the band that never gets old. It ain't about getting rowdy in a crowded little honky tonk, or making music that we care about. From Tokyo to Alabama, we're just in it for the glamour.
Yeah, dude. It's
love it,
good,
brother.
man. It's good.
Fired.
We're
Shots
just
fired.
in it for the glamour.
It's not about writing songs that we care about. Like He's just coming guns blazing, brother.
it's
Dude,
man.
and I mean,
he's a
got,
who, dude.
And bro, he's got a record on Spotify. I mean, the guy is killer.
Let's get it one more time. Tyler
Lance Walker Gill. TLWG, BB.
Yeah.
TL.
Got a little, just some gentle 90s nostalgia going on there that made me feel warm. I was like, is this a little Texas video?
Yeah,
That's
awesome.
just the half of it, brother. Like bro is a goofball.
He's a ham, man.
Yes. I mean, it's prime time.
Does he play the Bushcaster?
Oh yeah, dude. He came when I was living in Chicago. He came up there and played, and that's the guitar he played the whole. So he's got the Bushcaster, and then he's got an SG that he plays that's inscribed with Twangus on the pick guard. You'll see it in that. It's in that music video at the end, like because they start like really rocking out at the end, and he pulls out Twangus.
He pulls out the Twangus.
Twangus. I'm telling you, man. Like you should have him. Like even if you could just like phone him in and him like Zoom you for one of these. Like, dude, you'd have a ball and a biscuit.
I would love that.
Because he is
Dude, I think I have to go pee.
Dude, please go to that one. Go to that one.
Are we doing a donation stream?
Yeah, all of the money that is donated tonight will go to the Lovett brothers. So if you would like to support and tip them,
Dylan does have a Brazil trip to go on.
He's trying to go to Brazil.
At least one way.
Maybe forever.
Now that I think about it, let me send that link in the YouTube chat. Real quick.
I'll play this one again since Birdie asked.
Please.
Since Birdie asked
Which
me
one,
to.
dude? Don't play one that I'm gonna want to join. Dude.
He's gonna want to join.
Play that one he hates.
I've been running.
Yeah.
I've been running around. Do you want to sing with that one, or do you? Is that cool?
He's like,
Maybe sing an oldie. Dude. Maybe sing an oldie but a good.
An oldie but a goodie.
Hey, Josh.
Straight
hey,
ahead.
Bert. He
On
said
your
Bert.
right.
He said Bert.
Oldie.
He said Bert.
He said Bert.
He said Bert.
His name is Bert.
He said Bert.
So stupid.
His name is Burke. Birth.
Tips, y'all.
Birth.
Tip
birth,
the man. Tip the folks.
Birth.
Thank you, Cyber.
Birth Byler.
Birth.
Birth him.
Birth 'em.
Birth him. Dylan told me to play an oldie. What kind of oldie can I play?
You played the oldie that I was really looking forward to.
Oh, really?
So I appreciate it.
Really?
Yep, I love that
Wow.
song,
Well, thank you, brother.
man.
What's that one that kicked off your first album? That first record that Young Valley released?
That was a song that Dylan wrote. Way It Has to Be.
That's right.
Yeah,
right.
that's a song that Dylan wrote. I could play a song off that album that's a slower one. If I'm being completely honest with you, this is probably one of my favorite songs that I've ever written.
Come on now.
And I say that I don't write a lot of love songs, but I guess I low-key kind of do sometimes. But this is on our first album. It's under the name Young Valley. The album is called No Filter, because we don't really have one. But yeah, this is a little track. I think this is the last song on that album. You can tell I don't go back and listen to myself. Where are you, lover? Tonight I lie in bed alone. You hold me like no other. Strength in every bone. Lately I've been lazy. I get lost standing around. Where are you, lover? I know you're begging to be found. Where are you, lover? Sure you've been sleeping for a while. I know you must get tired holding that same old smile. So where
never really happy alone. If no one way is right, how the hell can I keep doing it wrong? You only break when you fall. Where are you, lover? They used to come and go with ease. You never thought there'd be another that could bring you to your knees. So where are you, lover?
Chuck Diesel's right here.
Yes.
I love you, baby. I missed you.
Here I am.
I missed you.
He's always right here.
I'm usually right here. Y'all, that's
such a great song.
that's what
Thank
we
you,
call
brother.
a B plus around here. We like that, fellas. That's good.
Yeah, Dylan is very good about going to piss and coming back like he never left.
It'd
Just
be
right
A if
on
he
the
washed
beat.
his hands. I would have given you an A.
Well,
Yeah, but I
Well,
don't do that.
By
So.
why would he do
order.
that? Why would he do that?
We're from Mississippi. We clean ourselves down here.
Yeah.
It's mine, Willie. My hands.
Your guitar?
My guitar. It's only right.
Haven't touched anybody else while I was in there.
Who wants Cold Daddy?
I will take one more cold daddy, and then daddy needs to be careful.
Fair enough.
Hey, so what about? Can you tell us a little bit about the early days of you guys coming on the scene in Jackson? I remember the first time that I saw you, Zach. You walked into
Old Tavern on George Street.
Old Tavern to do open mic night, and you were dressed like a guy from the film Revenge of the Nerds.
Yes.
You were in a bow tie, suspenders, and glasses.
That was the style back then.
And you got out and you played some songs. I was like, this guy can sing. And then, what did you do? Wake Up?
Yeah.
So then you did Wake Up. And Byron Knight and I were both there. And we looked at each other and we were like, who the fuck is this kid? Dude just brought it on a solo version of Wake Up by Arcade Fire. And then I didn't pay a lot of attention aside from I just kept seeing you around socially. And then somebody asked me if I was going to the Young Valley show at the Bean. And then I went down there and Fondren was juiced, just absolutely packed with kids to see the Young Valley show. Can you talk about like coming from open mic into like kind of this explosion of popularity that you guys experienced downtown or down in the Fondren area?
I blame a lot of that on someone you just mentioned.
Byron Daggum Knight.
Byron.
Beronacles.
Beronacles Nactosticles.
Laventana himself.
Byron Knight was a foster of Jackson potential.
Yeah.
He would take someone or something or a group or people and he'd welcome them in, he'd make them feel at home and give them an environment to feel like they could do whatever they wanted to. And for those of people that out there in the world that don't know who Byron Knight is, Byron Knight was a coffee shop owner here in Jackson.
He's dead now.
Yeah, he's long gone.
Rest in peace.
R.I.P. my baby.
To the social world.
To the social world.
Social one.
He is. He is.
He has a
But he actually asked me that one of those nights, Chuck,
Uh-huh.
that we did open mic night. He was like, "Hey man, do you have a job?" And I was like, "No, not really." He's like, "Well, do you like coffee?" And I said, "No." And he was like, "Well, do you want to learn to like it?"
Do you do like all?
I like coffee now because I worked at his coffee shop
Right.
every day, and I'd honestly say I think a lot of that had to do with the fact that I worked there at the Bean, and
as y'all know, Zach's a chatty cat.
yeah, and I
so
talk a
Yeah.
lot.
He met every little person that came in there and ordered
Best
or
friends.
ordered or whatever, dude. Like
Yes.
he'd known him since 3rd grade. And next thing you know, they were at the Young Valley show because that little quirk Zach who works at the Bean invited him.
Maybe it was because Zach's kindness.
It might have been you being the face man at the counter of the Bean for so long.
It definitely helped.
It definitely helped. I mean, and then we had people to back that up. Like, I mean, because I'm up there at the Bean and I'm like, "Oh, well, have you met My mother tells this story all the time about how when we were like 2 or 3 or some weird crap like that, where we were just learning to talk and we're in the grocery store and I'm like standing in line, we're like standing in line behind somebody, and all of a sudden I'm like, "Hi, stranger, my name is Zach. This is my twin brother Dylan. Here is our entire life story." And so
I feel like that's every songwriter though. Like every songwriter wants to tell.
Yeah, and I think I've just
Someone
carried
tells a
that. I've
story,
carried
yeah.
that through my entire life.
Yeah.
And when I was at the Bean, of course, I'm going to be talkative. There's tons of people coming in there. I'm going to tell them what I like to do for fun, and then I'm going to be like, "Well, if you've enjoyed talking to me, here's my brother. He's here pounding a couple of cold boys and a cold brew. Do you want to hang out with him?" And so we all just kind of hung out up there, man. Like,
Yeah.
I think that had a lot to
Yeah,
do
like
with
at
it.
that same time, Spencer was working, like at that little popsicle joint that was
Yeah.
right there. I was working at the Dagger
Yeah.
as the shop boy bitch person. And so so, we were like pretty like in that little world.
Yeah.
Dude, and that's back when y'all remember that, but that's back when it was like those couple of years when it was really off the chain, man.
Yeah.
When it was kind of really the place that was like, if you could bottle that up and make it last forever, man, that was special.
Right.
And so like it just kind of happened to be that awesome time, man, when it just was that moment in town. We were doing that kind of thing. We were young enough to like know some homies, and like had none of us at the time were married or had babies or like had mortgages or anything like that, like, so we had nothing but time and freedom.
And I think that's
You
really
know.
responsible for that kind of environment. Is what, like I said, like Byron is a foster of creative energy and
I'm
stuff.
going to call complete bullshit on all of this and say
Because I hate Byron.
that Byron the word. No, I always argue that it's about the songs, and so like, yes, were y'all nice people to people in the community? Yes. Were you very kind to a lot of people? Yes. But people love the music, man, and I think that we know a lot of nice people
Sure.
that write good songs, but not very many people around Jackson have had the kind of reaction that people had to your music. So like, I appreciate how humble y'all are being, but I also think it needs to be
Well,
said
I
that people
say
like-
this. Let me say this.
Yeah.
Thanks,
The
man.
the community response to what we were doing is the only reason that we went out on the road, in my opinion.
But dude, I'll also tell you the cold hard truth too, man. Of some of that, it's like, yeah, it was awesome. We were lucky. We had a hell of a time, no doubt. A lot of people that came to the show, I hope they had a good time. I hope that maybe they remember it. But it was like, we would play with the Weeks a lot, because we
Yeah.
know those guys. We kind of grew up in the same circle. That
They're from Florence. we're from
several
Star.
of the boys from Rankin County like us,
Yeah.
and like, we played many shows together, and it was always such a trip too, man, because like we're almost like polar opposites,
Yeah.
like
Right.
although we're the same age. So it was like we would be surprised when we had somebody 25 or below at the show.
Yeah.
We'd be surprised because like it's the kind of music that our dad liked, or that most of our crowd, man, we loved, because they were people that were off their phone, people that were there to see music, people that would buy stuff because they were older and had money,
Yeah.
people that actually gave a shit,
They're
like,
listening.
well, so that was cool. But we also were like, oh man, we kind of wanted that sex, drugs, rock and roll thing. Where all the young hot girls like trying
Yeah.
to like be with the guitar player with
Yeah.
the mullet,
How
like
dare them?
there's one girl here that wants to be with the fat guitar player guy with the mullet. Surely so. And there never
And the
was.
wacky bald guy that dances and screams on stage is spoken for.
So yeah, man. So it was kind of a funny thing, like for us to have so many homies and stuff like that are younger, or like, our friend group is kind of eclectic, like where they're younger, older, whatever. But it was just that like that music did not draw that crowd.
Yeah.
It draws the crowd of people that care. Not
Damn.
care,
It
but
draws
Yeah.
Cyber Cowboy.
Cyber
Draws
Cowboy is an
Fort Cody
old ass
Joshua
man.
Henson, 16.
Just a bunch of
Is he
dads.
he's a grandfather now, right?
Keith, a grandpa, I believe,
Yes. He's old as hell.
Dylan has a theory, and Dylan spoke this to me a while back, and I think you have done some research on this, and it's not just Dylan that feels this way. I forget where he pulled this from.
I'm curious where he's going with this because I'm gonna
Well,
say I didn't make that up.
for the well, I know you didn't make it up, but we talked about it a while back, and Dylan was like, for a very long time, country music was the older person's music.
Yeah.
Pop music
Dude,
was for young.
to be fair,
people.
my friend Andrew Nelson said this. My friend Andrew Nelson is in an awesome band called Great Peacock.
I know Great
If you ever heard that band, Andrew is in that band and he wears a cowboy hat. We used to play shows with him, and he's the one that first ever told me this, and I just piggybacked off of it. But it was his original brainchild was about like how
Yeah.
country music was.
Country music was the old people's music. It was something that the blue collar working man that went home to his wife and kids could relate to. That wasn't like disco. And now I kind of feel like everything's disco.
Yeah.
My dad would very much appreciate the fact that that just came out of my mouth. As someone that also I love hip hop and electronic music, but
Fuck you, Cyber.
it's just there's been a shift. Country music isn't. Now the music that really people want to be. This sounds borderline pedophilic, but the music that people want to be touched by is old people music or old music. Music that's been long since played. Or you have to seek it out like this. This has to be sought out.
Yeah.
The good stuff.
It's a rabbit hole.
Yeah,
that
the
you
good
have
stuff.
to-
A lot of the good stuff out there has to be. You have to dig into the mountain and find the gems.
Yeah.
Dude, and like with like the Young Valley thing, with like when that first started, it was like really just kind of for fun. Like, dude, to be honest, man, the whole thing was started really, to be honest with you, was just as a backup band for all of Zach's solo songs. Because Zach had so many. He was playing that old tavern.
How many songs do you have?
I don't have a clue.
And that's how it
hundreds?
started, And then
I
like
don't have a clue.
we'd do some songs that I would write,
My
we would
phone's
do
in
some
there,
songs Spencer would write, but in all reality, it wasn't started in like this like we're the Eagles / the band. It wasn't like that, like where multiple people sang, 4-part harmony, whatever. Like
I wanted it to be like that the whole time.
dueling electric guitars. Like it ended up, it became the thing that it was supposed to be in all reality. Like with Kel playing second electric and pedal steel, so we could rock some of those,
I've been meaning to meet
duo
that guy.
solos.
I've never met him, but he seems
Kelly
to be
Belly.
Man,
fantastic
he's just one of my closest friends in the world, man. He's salt of the earth. He's like the best dude,
hell of a musician.
Hell of a musician, dude. He's hell of a better dude.
Nah,
Which
I'm
is
just good as
saying a
Chuck.
lot. He's a good dude, and he's almost like a little giant, dude. He's probably damn near 7 foot something tall.
How tall is he?
He's not really 7 foot, but man, he's close. He's like
tall.
he's amateur basketball tall.
Like
For sure.
So about us. Y'all are too much on there.
Do you want to do a tune?
Yeah.
You want to do a tune?
What, do you
Yeah,
wanna
Mike Lovett's gonna get angry.
Do you want to? Do you want to
He's
sing? Do you want to sing?
he's listening right now, painting part of the bathroom, being like, "Damn it, I told them to
He's
sing
so
more."
angry right now.
Do you want to sing another one, or do you want me to blow through one? Do you just want to continue being the backup band for your brother for the rest of your life, or
Yeah, dude, I love my second fiddle gig.
your get fiddle gig?
My second fiddle gig.
Let's see here. Oh, I was gonna play this one for
Come on now.
for Dirty Birdie.
Come on now.
What this one is? You knew?
Yeah. I played this one last time, but Dirty Birdie asked me to play it again. Because he made me I watched the first thing I did when I got here was like, hey, do you still have the video from last time I played? Because I'd like to not play the songs that I played last time, and I'd have no fucking clue what they were.
I'd like to talk about something though, right quick. I notice, Zach, that you use a capo frequently, and Dylan doesn't use a capo.
Anti-capo.
Is that because Dylan bothered to learn the songs?
It's more
And
so,
the guitar.
It's really that. Dylan bothered to learn the guitar, and my guitar is tuned down a whole step.
Okay.
So
You got some big old strings on there?
yeah.
With that rich resonance.
That's why if you're watching the video, you may notice some different
this is
chords.
open D. My guitar, in my opinion,
Shots fired.
sounds better. That sounds better than open E, in my opinion.
Okay.
Just with the natural resonance of my guitar.
Yeah.
That's just me being a super nerd.
Love it.
So I play a capo all the time. Chucky D. My bad. doesn't mean I can't.
He plays with a capo too. Don't let him talk to you.
I never use capo 2. I might do capo 3 or capo 7, but I never do
Yeah,
capo
so
2.
it's like right now I'm on capo 4, and this is actually technically capo 2. So, but really, I only stay
It's pretty
within
confusing.
like capo 1 and capo 2.
Well, you already get 2 free capos because you're tuned down.
Yeah, for real.
Anyway, this is a little song for Dirty Birdie. It's not about him at all. It's actually about my love life.
But is it?
But if
Is it or not?
but if he's lucky, he's the love life.
The wife and kid are not spending the night here tonight, so just come on.
And by saying, you know who is?
Woo! Hey, I have a bed, extra bed.
No, dude.
That's not what he's talking
And I
about.
have my work clothes.
Come on.
Oh, let's talk about what kind of work you gonna do.
You know. You ready, Bubba?
City lights shining bright where you are, babe. I got stars, old friends and bars, and I'm hitting the highway. Let it play out gentle on your mind as I raise a glass to misery and try to lose your memory tonight. But I'm getting used to the new normal, alright. Say I'm fine, but you know I'm lying here, Lord, lonely. Jump out of bed and into my head with a pot of coffee. Oh, it's just another day in the life. Oh, but I reach and pour the wine. I hear your voice, plain as mine, and I am dying. But I'm getting used to the new normal, alright. Well, maybe I've been a fool as of lately. Well, thinking something or someone might save me. Oh, but I'll testify it here to you that hindsight's 20/20 proof. And if I could just get next to you, it merely pacified. I'm getting used to the new normal. I'll be low-key and informal. Try my best to keep it cordial. I'm getting used to the new normal, alright.
Yeah.
Well, once again,
The old poo normal.
you have brought me to my emotions.
I'm sorry.
How do you feel?
I'm gonna
Chuck?
make Dylan do that thing that I did a second ago.
Do it, man.
Now I gotta
Do it.
I gotta do it.
So it's like
All the way that way.
It's like
All the right.
All the way that way on the right.
It's like, how did you guys know what I wanted to hear? I didn't even know what I wanted to hear. Not the song, but the notes and the arrangements and the
God harmonies.
Yeah, play that one.
will of God.
Play that one, Dylan. Play that one. Go on ahead.
because Zach will be back probably when this one's going on, so that'll be nice.
Get in there.
Sometimes I don't mean what I say. Words don't come out right. Anyway, from the tip of my lips to the back of my tongue, I stutter until I come undone. And I always drink too much. That's never the plan. The thought of seeing you with another man is what makes my ears red. My head's gonna burst, my fucking foul mouth gets exceedingly worse. I wish you could be here, keeping me cool. Drunk fat fool, the simplest of gestures keeps my head on the ground. The sweetest of looks without a sound. And you always give too much when I can't seem to care. You hate when smoke gets in your curly black hair. It's one of those things that comes with it all. And when the going gets rough, I'm who you'll call. Without you, without you, without you, I feel broken and used. Without you, 'cause I'm callous and I'm cruel to everyone and anyone but you. And that young flavored love that we had now is gone. You left a taste in my mouth that heartbreak caused. You might look up, one day I'll be gone, but you'll pray about it. And that's where you're wrong, 'cause you know in your heart is divorce, you should stay. But I guess it doesn't matter now anyway, and I'll move along. My heart black is cold, but there's no other body I'd rather hold without you, without you, without you. I feel broken and used without you. I'm callous and I'm cruel to everyone and anyone but you.
Sometimes I don't mean what I say. The words don't come out right anyway. Sometimes I don't mean what I say. The words don't come out right anyway.
My lovely twin brother, Mr. Dylan Lovett.
Woo, bad.
Man, you guys are so good at peeing and
Man,
then
2 for 2.
getting back to work. They're very fond of y'all in the chat.
Hey,
Hey, thanks, my friends.
Half of the word fondle is fond.
Your wet work is being appreciated.
Cody said, you guys remember the cell phone microphone days from an hour ago?
Man, it was tough times back then.
Hey, can I tell a brief story?
Yes, please.
I went to your bathroom. I couldn't find the light.
I found it.
I
It's on the
only
outside.
found the light after I took a piss, and I had to come back and check that I did not piss all over your floor.
But in
Because-
fact, it
but-
was the washing machine.
Because I'm sitting here like aiming my shit, being like,
Your
being
shit,
like,
whoa, dude.
No,
It
no.
is dark.
I'm aiming my business, being like, okay, listen for the water, listen for the water sound, listen for the water sound. And there was a couple of times where there wasn't any water sound, but I did not piss on your floor.
Congratulations.
I would clean up after
Congratulations.
That's great. I'll clean up after you any day of the week. Any day of the week.
The water in that toilet's cold and a little deep.
Trust
what y'all
me.
got
Trust
next?
me.
What's the next one?
What we got next? What do we have next? Let's see.
Let's do, you want to do Talk Show Daydream?
Yeah, that's actually what I was gonna play.
That's a pretty cool one.
Strangely enough, that's a pretty cool song. You think that one's cool, ladies and gentlemen? It's good when your brother who plays the songs all the time is like, yeah, that's a pretty cool one.
What's Cody's talking about my rug?
Bro, this rug looks nice.
I feel like it's okay.
Chug a rug, chug a rug.
I feel like it's fine. I got it from under the dining room table.
Was this a Wayfair purchase?
You get just what I need.
You know I did not purchase it.
Really?
The wife definitely.
The wife definitely
Just
purchased
so
it.
everybody knows, since we have talked a fair amount of shit on this podcast or YouTube thing, do you pod this too?
I don't know what this
You
is.
need to pod this.
I don't know
The
what
pods are a
anything is.
thing.
Pods.
We're casting, no matter what, it's casting.
We live.
A bunch of casters.
Yeah.
If you use Wayfair, I'm sorry, because at the FedEx office, I ship a lot of that stuff back. So
Dude, don't say that.
I do.
Because
I'm
it's just shit, right?
I'm just warning y'all out there.
Don't do it.
Wayfair, they've got just what you need, except you'll realize that maybe you didn't actually need it
Yes.
because it's shite.
Yes.
Hashtag sorry Wayfair.
I will
Can't
not
get
comment as it may affect my employment.
Hey, don't nobody.
I'm legally obliged to not comment on
Hey,
this.
I want y'all to know that this is a very nice table, internet. I just want y'all.
This
to
is a
know
very nice internet,
That's not who
Wayfair.
I'm employed by.
It's very stable.
It's a very nice.
Like
table.
try to move it a little bit. It's sturdy.
Wow.
Try and
Got
move-
all four of its legs.
Try and move that dang thing right there.
That's,
Can't do
that's
it.
quality.
You can't.
Quality.
I bet you that table will throw a football over the mountains.
No doubt.
Right over the mountains. Yeah, this growing up, listening to music, loving music, you always wanted to be on David Letterman, right? Didn't everybody want to be on David Letterman?
Yeah.
And then that kind of went away, strangely. So this song is called Late Night Talk Show Daydream. I thought it was funny because I say late night and then daydream. Stupid stuff, but I don't remember if I played this last time or not.
of talking to me. But I blame it on the night that came before. Morning breath was death and whiskey, now weed. Cartoons, coffee, conversations galore. With myself, a dog, a TV screen. They point out often all the things I ignore, that or the paranoia's fucking with me. I guess the paranoia's fucking with me. I'm a late night talk show daydream, jean wearing jacket, I'm a Neil Young wannabe. I'm a burnout neon bar sign, hot-headed half-wit, heart pounding quarter time, and laying it all on the line. Keep waking thinking someone's settling score for the kind of cruel that we all can be. Circumstances, well, they are what they are, but I can't help but feel they're picking on me. Left to wonder, left alone, left to see. If I'm a late night talk show daydream, born to run like a Springsteen wannabe, and I'm a heartbreaker, petty when it feels nice, never been a risk taker, waiting for the right time to lay it all on the line. I'm a dead-end day job do-right, Buddy Holly looking fella from the left side. Never gonna make a million, that's fine. I just wanna prove rock and roll never died by laying it all on the line. I'm laying it all out on the line. I'm laying it all out on the line tonight.
Man. That one also got me in my feelings. And I feel like y'all played every notes on your guitars with that one.
Man, Dylan,
The
you're
notes.
such a great guitar player, man.
Thank you,
God,
man.
you're such a great guitar
Thank you, buddy.
I got
he's not.
a message from local lurker Will Otis Sanders
What?
letting me know that he caught my comment where you said that you're like, all these years I've been just slacking as a mediocre musician, and I said, but excellent worship leader, and he just texted me quotes, excellent worship leader.
That's a good.
It did pay a lot more than this Americana world did. I know that.
You know what's a funny thing about that I think we all have in common with that thing? Strangely enough, like I've never been like a incredibly religious person. I'm a very spiritual person. But growing up my whole life, I've had many an old woman come up to me and be like, you should preach the word of God.
You have a lion's heart.
You have a lion's heart. You
A
should
lion's heart.
I've never heard that.
Dude, that's a good one. Dude,
I've
what,
never
an
heard
old lady didn't tell me that. A girl told me that, being like, I just wish, basically being like, I wish you went to church because like I love you and you like you would be good for me.
You
Need to
kick
be-
ass for
Yeah,
Jesus.
Need to
because
be
you have
eternally
because
saved.
you have a
You
lion's
have a
heart.
lion's
And I just thought that
And I was always like, that's like, so am I a Gryffindor?
so I'm a Gryffindor.
So I'm a Gryffindor.
Yeah.
You're like, did you just call my heart a liar?
A li- Do I have a lying heart?
A liar's heart.
You a cheat?
No, he has a liar's heart, and it's like the old medieval instrument, the lyre. He has a liar heart.
I've never heard the Lions Are thing in like
Playing
all of my
March
days of church.
I know, dude. Isn't that a pretty good one? You should.
That's a
Yeah.
You should tell.
Yeah, but
Sometimes
it's
they
see,
tell
like,
you
but
have the anointing.
Do you
Yeah.
see
anointing.
the lineage, like the linear aspect of that? It's like, here we are, we play music. It's clearly like a pulpit.
Yeah.
Like it's clearly like a
There's so many similarities.
like a
Yeah.
thing. So I've always just thought that was so weird, and it's like, why would you not compliment me on the music? Why would you just go straight for like, you should preach the word of
because
God?
it's like Chuck said, it's the anointing. It's the
You
it's
have
the
all
you've
this
got the
skill.
sauce.
Yeah,
you
but it's
got
like
the-
it's
Are
like
you
that.
gonna waste
like
it
at the same time,
on
it's like
making
that
songs
feels
about
a
your
little
feelings?
that feels a little dirty,
Or
right? It's like,
girls.
oh,
Yeah.
you think I'm a good smooth talker, so you want me to go and preach. Well, isn't that kind of like the opposite of why you should do that?
Yeah.
Dude, and
Bizarre.
Yes.
cyber cowboy, my man. Like, dude, we used to come to Kansas City all the time, and when we were on tour with Young Valley, dude, we love Kansas City, man.
We're going there.
Like-
Well, let me refrain. I'm going there this coming weekend. We're doing our
Westport's
How about
RIP Westport Saloon.
Dude, it's
Westport
Westport, guys. Is Westport Saloon still open?
no, they closed it down.
They closed it down for good. I thought they just changed the
I think
manager.
they closed it down for good.
It doesn't matter. None of them would talk to us anyway.
Yeah, none of them responded to my emails. I
You
emailed
could not
every
find-
Dude, that's
venue
such a
and-
bummer, dude. That they
Really,
were
dude,
like
we
that.
we should email Westport on your behalf.
Because they were pretty chill for us, man.
We had to get a Purple Heart
Permanently
recipient to
closed.
get us into the
Shit.
VFW.
Man, Westport was
Permanently closed.
Westport was one of the best joints on the run, for real.
Well, in terms of how they treated bands, I don't know about the local people if they liked the place, but
Yeah.
but like they treated bands pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Although, dude, it was always that like I'm sure these guys definitely gonna know what I'm talking about because they're like, oh fuck that place, probably like fuck that neighborhood. But it was like, you know, one of those places where it's like you know, almost like an Oxford, dude. You know, on like a Friday Saturday night, you're gonna see some stuff that you didn't intend on really seeing.
Oh,
Like,
dude,
oh my
there's a
gosh, why is
train.
this person holding a frog and like with one shoe on, naked, and like, you know, it's like we always like when we would leave Westport at night, we'd be like, what's really going on here, dude? This is like a crazy place where like it's like no man's land. There's cops, but like everybody's like super sauced house.
Yeah.
You know, it's cute.
It's
That's how I felt at my school party the other night.
You had a school
this
party?
area where people can't hold their liquor.
I did not know that Episcopalians at a school threw down the way that they did.
They can throw down.
Whiskey pay.
They just couldn't. They couldn't handle it.
Frog hole, yeah, single shoes legit.
Well, it's been so awesome to have you guys, man.
My pleasure.
Dude, thanks for having us, man.
Yeah, thank you everybody for
far.
hanging out.
By far, you know, mainly it's me and Chuck on the mic. By far the most talented people that have ever been in this room.
No, bro.
Who else? TB's been here.
I'll tell you this: Matthew McGee, one of the most talented motherfuckers I've ever met
Matthew
in the
McGee's
world.
been here.
Yeah, Matthew's
So
awesome. man.
everybody's gonna have to take a 2 and 3 behind Matthew.
That's
McGee.
fine.
Yeah.
Gladly.
But y'all are definitely
Austin, sorry.
one of the Austin's been
Austin's-
in here, yeah.
Austin's the
and
bomb diggity,
all
man.
of the hustlers have been in here, and Avon has been in here. But it's been an honor, man. Thank y'all so much for coming to play.
Yeah, dude.
What are they
thanks,
saying?
man.
Cody
Thanks.
says, I don't know, it could have been better without Chuck. Now some of the rest of us get a chance to wear our shirts unbuttoned.
It's been fun, man. I love my bros.
Seriously,
I
dude.
love my bros.
Seriously, this is.
I'm gonna miss
this
my
is-
American bros next
Man,
week, man. When
We
I'm
got to
working.
do this more often, and then y'all don't even have to come play. Y'all can just come and drink and listen to music next time. So,
Man,
like,
that's fun.
I love all of the
Anytime y'all-
above.
Man,
All the
I
above.
wish I
man.
didn't work all the time.
I know, man.
It sucks working for the man.
Same.
Just
But
kidding,
man, let me
just
tell you
kidding.
about that.
I'm thankful for the man. Thank you, man.
Let me tell you about that school man though. Getting off at 3:15 is a hell of a thing.
Bro, don't even.
It's a hell of a thing.
Are you saying that to torment me because you know
A little
I've
bit.
worked, because you know I've worked 2 days back to back in a
I
store
do.
by myself
I'm
all
just
day.
telling you that people, if you're okay with making a small amount of money,
Well, I was a
teaching,
musician.
teaching is a great job. Teaching is a great job.
Hey, are you out there on 49? Is that where you
No, I
are?
work at a FedEx office.
Oh, gotcha.
No, he ain't the warehouse
Print,
guy.
print and ship center.
Yeah,
You
gotcha.
need you need a banner printed?
No.
Holler at your boy.
He's a
No,
printer,
I need,
not a.
I need some
not a
shipped out
forklift
like
driver.
15 minutes ago. That's the spot I always go to.
Well, you and everyone else. And can I be honest with you? Because we're friends. Work on your time management.
So what you're telling me is it ain't going out.
It ain't going out.
You already late. There's nothing we can do on our end.
We try,
Work on your time management. I wish I could say that to people at work and be like, hey, you're upset, but it's also your fault.
I wish that when you had said that, I said, what'd you say? I dressed it off for a second.
All right, y'all play us out. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with us.
Thank you, everyone.
Anybody that would like to donate, all the money goes to these guys. So please throw a couple bucks their way.
Send the three of us some money.
It's a much better way to make money than the day gig. Thank you. Do you have one that you wanna hit
No.
or what?
I'm down.
I'm trying to think of like a good. The last one we played is kind of my typical banger.
Dude, there's many bangers, dude.
Thank you, Cyber and La Paz, for tipping some money.
Yes,
We
thank y'all.
appreciate y'all.
Thank
man.
y'all.
Cyber says, buy them boys a beer or three. Man, I spent $55 on Cold Daddies today.
Damn.
Hey,
I would like to point
bro.
out
I bought them the beers.
Do you
He
want to
bought
be
us the
reimbursed?
beers.
Would you
No.
like a reimbursement?
But man, I was a little surprised. I've been used to buying like tall boy Yinglings recently, and now getting these high dollar Cold Daddies is some serious
It
business.
makes you realize a little
Man, I
something.
think we've learned that's where the line is as far as Bert's performance, technically. But tell him how dumb I am again.
He's dumb.
He's real stupid.
The
do you wanna
dumb
do
when it comes to
LOV,
technology,
or
the
do you want to
dumbest.
do like
Start talking about them hotels.
We could do like Heartbreak or something.
yeah, we can do Heartbreaker.
That's cool.
Chuck, while you were in the bathroom, asked to hear Way It Has to Be.
I mean, I think Heartbreak would be cool for them, for these people.
Yeah,
You know?
That's the people.
that's the people.
And we have a fuck Chuck coming from the band. Cool.
Fucking Chuck.
Real cool.
Cheers, bud.
Not exactly. Which, dude, hey, we're not asking to leave. We could do 2 or 3 or 4
Come on, hey,
more.
time out. I'm doing it for Chuck. I do not have to be at work until like 8.
I don't know when I have to be at work.
So
You show up at work at 8?
7:45.
Chuck, what time do you have to go to work?
Like 10.
Work starts promptly at 8 a.m. every morning. I am at my desk on time.
I'm at my desk at 7:59.
That's on top.
Me and my best friend, Mr. Spencer Thomas, wrote this song.
All right,
together.
Spence.
I love you, baby. I miss you. Come back from Athenius.
But not Greece, like a cool person.
Yeah, he's not in Greece.
The lesser one.
Yeah, he's way less cool than that.
The one that's like a college football town. LOL. Everyone gets tired of standing where they are. You see the same damn people in every single bar. I really love this town, but if I stay, I'm nothing. Another heartbreaker like you. I could follow my dreams and live a life on the run, but there ain't a lot of money in the things that I want. Pockets stay empty and the road gets tough, but it's another heartbreaker like you. It's just another heartbreaker like you. And I found myself a lover, and she's tender and she's kind. She's the type of honest woman that's truly hard to find. No, I don't deserve her, 'cause I'll never be true. Another heartbreaker like you. And I heard a little talk about a ring around your finger. A little band of gold means I'll probably never leave you alone. I'll make a toast, here's to hoping he's a cheater. Another heartbreaker like you. Just another heartbreaker like you. Another heartbreaker, another heartbreaker. I'm another heartbreaker like you. Another heartbreaker, I'm another heartbreaker. Another heartbreaker like who?
saint and I could have been a killer, and I like it that way. Holding out for him got me waiting here for nothing. I'm another heartbreaker like you. Oh, I look toward the sky, should I be needing something? Knees in the dirt and my hands in the air, but holding out for him, I'm waiting here for nothing. He's another heartbreaker like you. Just another heartbreaker. I'm another heartbreaker. Well, I'm another heartbreaker, another heartbreaker, another heartbreaker like you. I'm another heartbreaker, I'm another heartbreaker, another heartbreaker like you.
Yeah,
Man, what an outro.
that's what I'm talking about.
Woo!
Just a give that one a
At least an A minus.
That's an A minus.
C plus.
Cyber says B plus.
Yeah. TLP gave you 3 smacks.
See, I
on
was
the
thinking
booty.
Cyber Cowboy. I was thinking B too.
We here
B12.
I
we
played it
shoot
better.
for B minus is like the peak.
Yeah, B minus.
Better than I ever did in high school.
B minus is as good as it gets for me. So like y'all get an A minuses.
It's
I-
pretty. It's
I-
pretty
big-
special.
big-
It's pretty special.
This is the only grade that I'll take because I didn't sleep through it,
Yes,
for sure.
yes.
Gladly.
Don't get me started about grades. I'll get on-
So let's talk about the grading system in school.
So the grading scale.
Let's talk about
grades!
the problems with American education.
No more
So
grades!
the grading scale.
We got a couple minutes.
It's just stupid.
Shul.
It's stupid.
I say we give every child a color.
Yellow, red, blue, green.
Yep, and then you got to get deep into some of them weird Crayolas at some point.
Aquamarine.
They compete for
Mauve.
a color. Mauve.
What color would you be?
Salmon.
Just like gray. or like that peach color that nobody wanted because they're like, it kind of looks like the manila paper.
Teal.
Because it also looks like it can be, but is that the color you always use to color human skin?
Or like the thing where you're trying to draw something and color it in white, but it's on white paper and you're just putting wax on the paper and it's just obnoxious. And then it goes over a black line, it just gets real crusty looking. Like that color.
Papaya says white Crayola is the king of crayons.
Sounds racist, but you
That
know,
that is very racist.
what can you expect from a crayon hater? A well-documented crayon hater. TLP.
Well documented.
Guys, thank y'all so much.
No,
man.
thank y'all.
gotta-
Thank you, internet. Thank you, internet world space.
Thank you, my homies.
Thank you, space world.
Anything that
Hang out with y'all at the get together, man.
any ways that the people can support you guys? What's the best way to love on you other than drive down Mississippi,
Hey, man.
Call
or to drive way down south?
601-850-8371. That's my phone number. I probably won't answer your call or respond to your text message, but if you text me with a money option, I might.
I cannot believe you just gave out some bitch's phone number online.
Fun fact, that's actually my number.
Is
I feel
it?
like-
Yes,
I feel
that's
like
my
it
phone
is,
number.
Say
But
your social
dude-
security number.
But it won't matter because
But it
he
won't matter because I'm
answer
not going to
it, dude.
answer or respond.
No,
Yeah.
like
Well, we're
I'm
now
surprised
in
he
the-
has a job.
Dude, I think you have seriously underestimated
Bec-
Cody's ability to
Sounds great.
drum up some action.
Yeah,
Look forward
LaPaz
to-
is gonna send you memes.
Yeah,
Look
you
forward
guys are
to
in
it.
trouble.
Looking forward to it, Diddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, like hopefully he'll respond. He probably won't,
No.
but maybe he will.
Will you please join the Discord and keep us updated with what these guys are doing? With
Maybe
yourself
he
and them?
will.
Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. But you can send me texts. You can send me
Sex.
texts.
That's sexual text messages.
Yes.
I know Dylan's not talking trash about responding to text messages because I was giving his iCloud account for a long time.
But now that you got my stuff, I respond well.
He responds well.
I
respond
don't
well.
respond well.
My phone was messed up when I came back from South
I'm
America.
analog.
Blame C
Yeah.
Spire.
I don't
I
respond
do-
well
I
to any
always-
text messages.
Yeah,
I
if
blame
you want to
C
talk
Spire.
to me,
It's not
talk
customer
to my
inspired,
face.
is what they say.
Well, you got any final words, Chuck? You want to close this down?
I had this idea 2 years ago.
I tried, but I got the iCloud.
I got the
no
iCloud
response.
email.
I tried. I'm out here
No,
working.
we're actually in a brief little break where Dylan is back in town. And when are you leaving again?
Next Thursday.
Next Thursday, so a week from 2 days from now.
So we need little
Do your
monies
math.
for the trip.
That was convoluted.
Yeah, do your math.
It's true,
So
though.
y'all send in some donations.
1 week, 2 days from
Th-
now.
If you're feeling kind, no
Yeah,
worries.
Kane Brown is going to. We're going to see what he has to say. We'll address it next week.
Surely he'll tip. Surely.
Yeah,
Surely.
he'll
He's
tip.
got-
He can handle it.
He's got.
He can
plenty-
definitely
What if
handle
he,
it.
what if he bought y'all a bus?
That'd be
Dude,
awesome.
I would be
Fuck
like,
you, assholes.
I would be like, dude, I don't even care. I
Yeah,
got
take it.
love for you, even though I don't.
I'd be like, hey,
that's
in,
really showing a.
in the
my
words,
heart.
in the words,
I
in the
got love
words
for you,
of
even though I don't have
Jess,
love for you.
in the words of Jess Copenby, hey, let me catch that opening slot.
Hey, let me catch the opening slot.
Hey, you got some guitars I can hold? You need help getting to your van?
Dude, has Jess been on here, dude?
Yeah, man, he's
Like
gone.
I know he's not terribly like Americana, but
Well, he's gone.
but dude,
never around.
but dude, he would be a hoot on here being like, can I hold some guitars? Hey, can I get an opening slot?
He has
I
got
still-
some.
The only time that anybody has ever like really been like talking good about me is because I wrote a song with Jess. Like anytime anybody's been like,
Absolutely.
"Man,
to
you
answer that
did
question.
this thing," it's always because didn't you write a song with Jess?
Dude, and to be fair, dude, we're sitting here talking about like Young Valley or like the Weeks or like Carrie Hudson and Blue Mountain.
Don't get me
To
started.
be
about
fair,
Colorado.
dude, like Jess and them, dude,
Don't
that
get
may
me
have been
started.
the most kind of famous thing in our little life that's happened.
What's the name of that band? Foxy? Wasn't that what it's called?
The first one
I think
before it was Color Revolt.
Are
It
you
was
joking?
Like, no, it was Fox.
It was
Fletcher, man.
Fletcher.
Come on,
Fox,
Chuck.
and then it was what else was
Was it Fox?
there was a fox in the
Portside Drive.
in the
maybe? I
title.
think that was that.
He
them?
wasn't in.
No, that was a different band.
That was a different.
You're
band.
thinking
What
of a different
was-
band.
They were Fox. and
Fox
then-
Chase Drive was the
Fox-
name of that band. That was like a screamo band. He wasn't in that
Then
band.
Jess was not in.
No, but
They were
Fox
from
was a
Clinton.
different band. It was like spelled like rat, but it was like Fox.
That's
So they
what
had
I'm
two
telling
X's.
you, that's Jimmy Cajo and all of them guys.
dude, there
Back
were
in the
lots
day.
of happening stuff back
And then they had another name before it was Fletcher. It was something else. What was that?
It was.
It's
when
okay,
they were
bro.
like
Our
a
name, the name of our
really
band was
mad
Young
rock
Valley.
band.
What does it even mean?
Dude, and my nana's what's it called when you're like an old person doctor?
Chuck.
No, like
Geriatric doctor?
a geriatric doctor.
Yes.
Oh, you
Dude.
mean an old person gynecologist? Because that would be Chuck.
Nailed it.
Nailed it. But dude, I'm talking about my nana. Whoa, dude. Whoa, dude, that's weird. But what I'm saying, dude, is dude, like you know Patty, like you know Patrick Addison,
Riveting
who used to play
content.
Color Revolt.
Yeah.
Dude, his dad, Dr. Addison, was my grandma's geriatric doctor for like years, dude. And when I'd see him at the doctor, I'd take my nana to the doctor, and he'd be like, Dylan. And I'd be like, hey, what's up, Dr. Addison? He'd be like, you seen Patrick? I'd be like, yeah, man. He's like, we just hung out in Oxford a couple weekends ago, man. Like, we like, I didn't tell him what we really did. But you know what I'm saying? But I was like, he's good.
Yeah.
He's doing well.
Tell him to
He's
call his
great.
father.
He's studying.
Tell him to call his dad.
He's working.
You say riveting content. You know what we call this in the internet world? We call it being real.
Yes.
Yeah.
Come on.
The reason
try it
you the
sometime
reason you think it's
for Cody
riveting the
Ford.
reason you think that it's riveting is because you live a fake life.
Yeah, you haven't been riveted right.
Yes, you need to be re-riveted.
You don't know how to
We're
rivet.
gonna talk about
right.
Minnesota. where he's
LOL. Hey, come to Mississippi and let's get riveted, me and my boys. Me and 4 Cody 4, me and Cyber Cowboy 7777, me and T Jaw Page 7.
Who the fuck we gonna talk about Minnesota?
We're getting riveted.
Oh man.
Yeah.
What else?
But let's hang out though someday.
Let's hang out.
Seriously, y'all all
love
come. I'm gonna sit when who is my guy? Who's my meme daddy?
LaFage.
TLP.
LaFage.
TLP.
Yep.
I'm riveted.
TLP. If anybody wants to text the number I spoke of earlier, I will give you all
Dude,
Bert's
KC for sure.
home address,
Oh,
and
God.
you can all just show up here for one of these.
They probably already have it. They're
some
stalkers.
4chan
found it on
They're
sleuths.
Google Maps.
crazy.
We got some
stalkers.
sleuths.
Yeah, like I was a little nervous about meeting these internet nerds in real life last year.
It was worse than we could have imagined.
But
Dude, I bet
it
that was
great.
super cool, dude.
It was so.
Where
It
did
was
you go to
really
do
nice.
this? Like a Comic Con?
Well, no,
we threw our own Comic Con.
we had our own Comic Con at this place called the Stallion.
the Silver Stallion.
The Silver Stallion.
Mustang.
You
Oklahoma.
told me
Mustang,
about
Oklahoma.
this.
God dang, it might have been the best thing I was ever part of my life.
Dude,
Yeah, and then you didn't come. You're not coming to the second annual family reunion.
Sequels never. as good.
wait, so when is the sequel? When is that
This
going
coming
on?
weekend, and Chuck backed out
Oh,
like
for real?
2 days ago.
It really is this weekend?
He backed out 2 days ago.
No way, man. That's what's up.
Hey, let me tell you.
I wish I could come.
Let me
but
tell you.
FedEx owns me.
Really wish I decided to back out last week when I was rebooking hotel rooms. Really wish I had not made some commitments that I made. Just saying.
Sure, man.
Why Mustang?
Wait,
Well,
is that where it's going on this year too?
No, this year we're in Kansas City.
This year.
Oh, wow.
Actually, in Leavenworth, which is
Leavenworth,
right
Kansas.
outside of Kansas
Mhm.
City.
Dude,
Uh,
that'll be a hoot.
I'm trying to find like a central location. 'cause
You know
got
what we need to
people
send up
coming.
there? Our boys. Dangerous and the boys. You know they'd go.
Tell them, come on.
I'm surprised that Kyle doesn't stream this stuff. He'd really dig this show.
We had some.
Dude.
Where was Kyle from? Where are they from?
Wait, so do any of the homies live in Kansas? Are they like
No,
they all
we
live
just
in like
tried to
other
pick, like, a
areas?
central location that they could all.
Okay, word.
people
So no
got
one's in.
There-
So like no
so-
one's there in KC.
There's
all
one dude
showing
who's
up.
Canadian, despite what he tells you. There's a guy Pacific Northwest. Is like kind of coming from everywhere.
Word.
Nice.
That's what's up.
Y'all are awesome. Good for y'all.
Trying-
Getting cultured
Dude,
beyond
your
your
little
means.
community.
dude, hey, dude, maybe, dude, we. Not I say we like I'm part of this shit. Like y'all should like.
No, we
like,
friend of the show.
like
You're now a friend
like
of the show.
y'all should do one day. Maybe do it like around here would be crazy cool, and like the homies could come to Mississippi.
We've talked
do
about
it.
it.
We've had
That's
one
the
homie
only
come
way
through
that
town.
Chuck's gonna actually fucking show up. So we'll keep that in mind.
Dude,
And
Ja-
honestly,
Jackson's
I'll
not
be honest
that
with y'all, that's
bad.
not a sure shot. That's not a sure shot.
Yeah.
Just have us come and play, and then Chuck will.
2024,
Oh, I can get
Jackson,
some
Mississippi. I
musicians.
see
Tell you
it.
what, if
I'm
those-
down for that.
Like we will get Chuck.
Seriously, we're good homies.
That's true.
We are good homies.
It's
Yes.
true.
Next year, Mississippi.
Yeah, we'll all stay at Chuck's for sure. He'd
Let's
love
do it.
that.
Hey, but let's do it in Tupelo.
Let's
so
be
it's still
honest.
fucking far ass way away.
Let's be honest. This is gonna be dead by next year.
What?
Yeah, I'm done,
Dude,
man. This is,
Bro.
it's just over.
that's deep.
3 years is a long time.
Y'all keep this man alive.
3
It's like,
years is a
a,
long
it's like a
time.
limited series.
I went hard for like I went hard for like 2 years, and I'm just slowly. Woo.
Dude,
Well,
you
here's
can't let that
Here,
passion die.
let me say something to you. 9 times out of 10, when you stop caring or you let your guard down, that's when things turn up for you. Just saying.
That's what happened to me. That
I met
well,
my
we're not
wife.
gonna talk about it.
I met my wife.
I let my guard down.
When he met his husband.
Cody, I think you're gonna show up at my house, and I'm gonna put you to work and like fixing stuff.
Building out that garage you promised. You promised, Cody.
All right, we gotta shut this down, man. Love y'all.
Hey, y'all be good out there.
See you, homies.
That was awesome.
Mississippi 2024.
Tip your
Yes.
tip your bartender. Call your
No,
mother
not
and
yet.
tell her you
We
love
need
her.
to be.
You took the headphones off. I assumed we were done.
Do you want me to hit the button?
I'll see
Thanks,
y'all when the river ends.
Thanks for the hangs.
Peace.